Hello, my name is Ali, and welcome to my channel. We are back with Collar X Malice, Okazaki's route. Now, I will say I'm pretty much amazed that I'm recording this 2 days after my having 4 teeth pulled. Like, as of right now, I still have stitches in my mouth and everything, but I'm not, like, in pain. It's a little sore, but that's to be expected. I'm not in pain, though. So, let's go.
So, what did you want to discuss?
I'm kicking you the hell out if it's stupid. Well, Okazaki always barges in here on his own, but he asked to see all of us this time. It's probably something important. You even called me, eh? Your face says it's important. If I sound groggy, I apologize. Yeah. I came here to ask you all a favor. I think you know this, but my mission is to observe and report your movements.
What?
Yeah, thought so.
Right. We'd all figured it was that. We all quit the force for strong reasons, and we each had some familiarity with Investigation Central leadership. It's natural for the police to be wary of a group that could have a connection to the criminals or a likelihood of contacting them.
Let's skip the pleasantries. Why are you deliberately coming to us after all this time? Part of my mission was to report the details of anyone related to you.
You mean Hoshino? Did you hear about the caller from her?
Yeah.
And are you going to tell the superiors? You know the danger that poses to her.
I won't tell anyone about her situation. If that weren't the case, I wouldn't be here now. Everything's common sense so far. I've decided that I'm going to protect her no matter what. Oh, protection, eh? So I want your help. Wait. Didn't you skip a bunch of steps? Why exactly are you protecting her?
Just shut up and quit complicating things. She's already working with us. We don't pose any sort of threat to her.
So you want to take the collar off, right?
Yeah, you're quick, Shiraishi.
Please. Everyone but Mineo, the idiot, knows that.
You're right. Sorry.
Hey, don't agree with his insults. At least apologize or something for that.
We'd like to do something about the collar of hers, too. But we'd endanger her if it went poorly. We have no choice but to investigate X-Day as they demand.
Is that what you want?
It's not.
You know there are other avenues. You probably haven't pursued them because you don't want to put her at risk. But you've already figured out that she's 100% innocent, haven't you?
Don't presume to know what I think.
Now. Let's just hear Okazaki out first. Anyway, I can sense some anxiety from you over your general lack of progress. X-Day's planned for January. It's nearly here. I think we should act, even if there are risks. We know that, man. What are you trying to tell us?
The perps that committed this month's crimes were arrested after evidence on them was found, or they're currently marked as suspects.
And everyone they've arrested and questioned has claimed they've had memory loss during interviews. Rika Sugawara is a good example. So, what's that mean?
Yanagi? We won't catch up to Adonis by chasing down the perpetrators one by one. They're just being used like disposable pawns. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yeah. Right now, she's our only lead. Our only chance to get closer to Adonis.
So you want us to use the stupid cat more?
Huh? As a decoy? In a word, yes. If we keep investigating the crimes like we have been, we'll never learn anything about Adonis, and January will be upon us. Adonis will string us on unless we expose them.
I think we need other angles besides detective work. Okazaki, didn't you say you want to protect her?
He's not a liar. He's sincere on both fronts.
Yeah, I want to protect her. That's why I want that collar off immediately. There are risks involved, but doing nothing will put her in even greater danger. Our situation won't change unless we find a way to unlock the collar and trace it to the culprits.
If we do nothing, then X Day will definitely come. So we need to confront danger, huh?
You're not going to tell the dumb cat? If the enemy hears it, then what's the point? And you're fine with this? I made her a promise. She won't run away and she won't give up. So I'm going to protect her no matter what.
Any concrete plans, then? This will be one big fiasco if it fails.
I figured I'd ask you to think of one. You didn't even try?
Pretty bold of you to come here without any plan.
That's not what I'm good at. I said I needed your help, remember?
Easy for you to say.
You decided to work with her because you thought you could make use of her collar. At the same time, you doubted her innocence.
Well, that is true.
Since she's done nothing suspicious, shouldn't you prioritize her safety over her possible guilt now? If you really suspected her, you could have just sat back and waited for her to slip up and make a mistake. All of you are straight shooters. You knew that acting too openly would put her in danger, so you avoided doing that.
It may seem like they've been too carefree, but they were conflicted over how to deal with her. I never thought the day would come when you'd be the one giving us the orders.
She's determined to be a great police officer. I want to put my faith in those feelings, and I want all you to show the same determination she has.
Haven't you considered the possibility that we could be on the wrong side?
I have, but I don't have any evidence to doubt you, so I'll trust you. Are you sure about that? Your reasoning seems a little convenient. Well, if you turn out to be terrorists, I'll just take all of you out.
Wow. There it is. This was so important you needed to call me here so I could hear this too.
You're the only one in this group who can operate within the police, so yes, I needed you to hear it too. I want to stay by her side at all times, so I'm going to be tied down.
If we can use her collar to start closing in on Adonis and make some progress towards solving the X-Day crimes,
I don't really have a reason to refuse. I feel a little bad for doing it behind her back, but I guess this really isn't the time to nitpick that. I think that you're all investigating these crimes for personal reasons. But I want your help on this. Stopping X-Day is the most certain way to protect her. Hey, can't you go along with me on this one thing?
If our leader decides we should go along with it, sure. I think Unagi's already given an answer. Phone buzz.
Oh, that's mine. I think it's a text.
Sorry I'm late. I just got off work.
Sorry, I need to go. Lady just finished work. Huh? Isn't she coming here too? No. I've been walking her home lately.
Wait, huh? So, you're in that kind of relationship? I do apologize if I sound kind of dead, or if I'm, like, messing up with words or something. Like I said, it's only been 2 days after I had 4 teeth removed, so deal with it.
Yeah? What's wrong with that? Oh. I'll give you my contact info. Yanagi, text me later.
Fine. And of course, while having stitches in her mouth, doing so many different male voices is not easy.
I didn't think he'd go along with it so easily. He and I had opposite viewpoints. He refused to make sacrifices. He typically wouldn't act if there was any risk, which meant he won't act out of self-interest. I was sure that he was actually trying to protect Lady too. I'd sensed that intent from him most of all, but he suppressed his personal feelings. As long as he didn't absolutely trust her, he wouldn't even consider taking any risks. And he was so afraid that his own actions could place her in danger. It's not that I don't understand, but he wouldn't be able to protect her that way. No matter what danger she's in, I just need to protect her from all of it. In fact, the greater the danger is, the more it means to me to protect her. All right, I need to reply. Wait, I'll be there soon. Don't go outside.
Fine, I'll be in the lobby. You're such a worrywart now.
That's me. I can't even nap anymore when I think what could happen to you.
Oh, you, LOL.
When the exasperated reply came back, I chuckled reflexively. I'm not exaggerating, though. It wasn't an exaggeration at all to say that protecting her was now my reason for limping. Someone watching might laugh at me for trying to be her knight in shining armor. I continued to text her as I approached the Shinjuku police station. I personally enjoyed it, but I did it mainly because it let me check up on her from a distance. By the way, any progress on the November case?
There was a pause before she replied.
Oops, wrong voice. There was a pause before she replied. I waited, wondering what face she was making as she typed her response.
Nothing to go on yet. I'm tracking down related people.
It's fairly recent. Nobody's expecting instant results.
There must be something. I'll find it.
I smiled bitterly at the reply. The sight of her depression over her weakness and lack of progress has been burned into my brain. It was so very like her to try to hide that by feigning stubbornness. I want to cheer her up. That was also a part of protecting her. What is there that I could do to make her cheer up and smile? As I pondered the question, I strolled through a crosswalk. Almost there.
Sorry you have to do this. I know you're busy. Thanks as always.
The message rattled me somewhat. I could hear my conscience stabbing me from the inside. I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing this for anyone else. Don't worry about it. Just doing this because I want to. I'm fulfilling my own wish. I'll protect you. Even if it costs me my life.
Oh. Is this Adonis's point of view? X-Day. Incident.
Report. For November.
Okie dokie. 2. X-Day Incident Report. Report of the X-Day incidents. November 5th. Ha! That's my birthday. Wow. In this incident, a truck and a police motorcycle collided head-on, resulting in 2 deaths. It was initially believed to be an accident, but surveillance camera footage revealed that traffic signals had been manipulated in order to cause the fatal crash. The Roman numeral 2 was also discovered, although this has not been made public knowledge. After an Adonis coin was found clutched in the hand of a victim, the incident began to be investigated as an X-Day crime. Afterwards, Adonis broadcasted a statement on the internet. Some people exist who should have never been born. Self-centered, arrogant, demeaning. People with these qualities in excess trample upon the dignity of others. We, Adonis, shall pass judgment upon you people overflowing with base desires. Countdown to X-Day. 2. The plan can finally enter its final stage. Until November, the countdown was just amusement, the foundation for people to learn true fear. The enforcers who embrace sorrow, hatred, and rage would demonstrate justice by their own hands. And if the subject of the collar experiment acts according to plan, she will surely see what lies beyond. A pure white, beautiful world. Interesting. Oh, back to main character point of view. Lady. December 21st, 7 a.m. So sleepy. I yawned deeply in front of the mirror after I finished getting dressed in the morning. After I got home, I had gone online to look for any useful information on the November X Day incident. Of course, I came up dry. All I had managed to learn was public opinion. The police suck. They can control traffic lights? Terrifying, LOL. Maybe both died because they're both criminals. Thoughtless, reactionary comments like that. It felt like the public was becoming desensitized to the endless murders. Buzz. Oh, maybe he's already here. Morning. Ready to go? I smiled when I saw Okazaki's message. That was how much he lifted my gloomy spirits. Good morning. I'll be right out. I ended up using an emoji too. Okazaki used so many emojis in his text that it made me want to include them too. Lately, he had been coming to walk me to work every morning. At first, I apologetically asked him to stop, but he just pressured me into it, as he always did. Secretly, I really appreciate it, though. Since I was wearing the collar, I didn't know if Adonis had a mole telling me, derp. I could probably handle myself against a civilian, but I wasn't so sure I'd be able to cope with a trained Adonis operative. I'm gonna let you guys go here. I can tell my mouth is getting a little tired, so I hope you are enjoying, and if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve, and of course this is gonna do that, why wouldn't it? And that's a sure tell sign that it's time for me to go. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!